Of the fantastic game between Farmboy and AndrewAAgamer. And here we go. Interesting purchase. Late game, 8 infantry, 1 fighter, 2 bombers. So this is the rebuilt fleet. So he's going right back at it, and you know what? Germany's going to go right back at it. Loss of the fleet in, I believe it was around 12 last turn, and he's going right back at it. No combat. So what he has right now is what he's going to hold. So he's going to send more reinforcements to Northwest Persia, as well as Egypt. See, sorry, I'm moving something around here. Let's see, and bring stuff back to Germany. West Germany is now kind of a dead zone, but Finland is a new front line with reserves in Karelia. Looks like he's dramatically outnumbering the Americans. Okay, and he did place 3 in Persia, 3 in Egypt. So, you know, just think about that for a minute. That 1 in France. So whatever is occurring here is not of a central concern to Germany's survival. That enough that he would not put units. I mean, only 8 units in Germany, and 2 of them aircraft to attack the Navy, really, I think. He could also be buying bombers to bomb the factories. That's a possibility. And he loses 9 to blockades. He does make as much as $56 to the right if you look there, over here. But that's not impressive for turn 13. All right, let's keep going. And we have a robust purchase. Kind of a breakout purchase, honestly. He's mostly purchased men, and now he's got a breakout purchase with those mechs and those artilleries. And he is going to take Archangel back, maybe for the, let's see, Novgorod. Wow. So as much as we think, you know, he's going into Finland, Norway, those units are, I think I said it last time, but those units are kind of cut off. 62. 71. And reinforces Caucasus, holding that back. Okay, maybe not. Maybe, let's see where he ends up. I think he's really deciding what to do. That maybe not as, you know, maybe new territory, and he's like, how do I position this? Because, you know, he's got quite a strike force. 34 max, 14 tanks. So, you know, what does he do? That's a good question. Kind of deciding. All right, brings a fighter out of the Yunnan. Nice to have the Chinese fully engaged. And he's going to bring a fighter and put it in India. And he's not too worried about, doesn't look like he's worried about, you know, Eastern Russia. 3 go in Volgograd to support the Caucasus. 3 go in Ukraine. Wow, that's a forward position, especially with 3 mechs. And 3 go in Russia. 2 spread of communism bonuses, by the way, because of that very tricky but cool. He goes down here and grabs Italian Somaliland, worth 0, but for the spread of communism, it's worth 3. So there we go. Oh wait, else does he have spread of kindness? That might be it. Okay, let's keep going. Japan, what's Japan going to do? Japan is going to buy what? Okay, look at this. 4 more fighters, 4 infantry. Okay, he's going to take out some destroyers. American destroyer, Anzac destroyer. Okay, and was that another American destroyer? Maybe. And then look at this. Oh wow, with the Marianas move, he moves his fighters onto the mainland. Okay. And more becomes a center point. Of course, the Chinese can't go into there, so he only has to worry about the 18 attackers in Manchuria. Okay. Looks like he's backing off. Looks like this is it. I mean, it looks like that was it for offensive behavior from the Japanese. 3 infantry in Indochina. 3 fighters, 1 infantry, 1 tech bomber in Japan. 11 lost to convoys. Flex 37, sub 40 is awesome. Oh, 42, right there. Still really good. Between the two, they did not, I don't think they broke 100, which is awesome. Okay, let's take a look real quick before we move on to the big allied turn. Again, it's looking to me like this is it. Now, this is interesting here. Obviously, he's clever because the Chinese can't attack. Chinese are holding Burma. So those are actually safer than they appear. Convoy raid. He lost a ton of those convoys. And he's got Philippines, and he's got one more. He's got Japan. And he's got French Indochina. That's it. He is still holding the money islands, so that's impressive. All right, Americans. He put 4 aircraft. America's putting 3 plus 2 subs. So he's still outnumbered. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to actually invade those, right? So that's pretty cool. He's going to bomb. He's going to take Java. Java is that's the front line for me. South Pacific. Okay, and we're going to play the Holland-Belgium game all day long. And southern France. Looks like attrition here. Okay, a little withdrawal from Norway. What I mean by attrition is that he's accepting the fact that he might be below his opponent, and he might just be okay. Because of the American money right now, he might be okay with losing 2 for 1 even. Oh, big move. Where's the Marianas? He can't move from the Marianas, can he? A naval base, 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, look at that. Moves from Caroline to Marianas down to Java. Wow, that's got some mobility. Okay, let's keep going. Don't exactly understand all this movement. Why New Zealand? Why not 54? Oh, because of Philippines. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Blocker move, maybe? No, not a blocker move. Okay. AA gun. Oh, there's fighter support. Excuse me again. Nope. Got through 2 fighters. I must be allergic to something around this area because my nose suddenly started going nuts. 3 artillery in Normandy, Bordeaux. 1 sub. He's going to poison pill the thing before he loses it. 4 infantry in central and 2. Look at this. Only purchasing infantry put on those things. Every dollar is being used. So these are actually being launched in order not to attack but defend, even though they're starting out in central. Okay, let's keep going. And we get $87. Dang it. Curse. Okay, so China gets stronger and stronger. I mean, there's no fight coming his way. No way. Okay, I'm going to try to pause this. Oh, my nose. Wow. Inconvenient. Okay, I'm going to try to continue. No promises. I think this is the first sort of chilly air that's blown into New England. And I'm very much used to hotter weather. So, all right. Okay, I don't think there's any combat. So let's go to full screen here. Okay, so we have just looks like funneling troops into Burma and Manchuria. That's it. Simple. Okay, places 9 in Manchuria. Strange. Okay. 23 buys. $31. So, like I said again, this makes the player totals, if you look on the right side over here, makes the player totals a little deceptive since the allies are at 176. 31 of that is China. That's they can only go to China. Another 17 of that is Anzac. So that is 31. That's $48 of this is actually pretty much South Pacific and China. There's a little more realistic picture of the gap is not quite as big as you think it is from these 2 numbers here, unless the Anzac guy can translate that into something, which he has. Just want to make you aware of that. Okay, let's go back to the history. He's going to buy 1 more destroyer to put into 110, I assume, plus, of course, stuff for the transports. Okay, let's go. And 3 infantry, solid purchase, I think. Long game. Okay, he's going to bomb the factory. Cool. Puts 4 damage on there. That's awesome. He's got to use that factory, so that is money well spent. And then he's not worried about he's not worried about India anymore. That threat is now, I think, past. Yeah. Look at that. Divesting himself, moving forward and backward and out of there too. I think it helped too that he moved all these troops in the northwest, which obviously is a garrison force. So, And then bravely moves in the Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, anticipating some sort of wipeout. But again, how many do you send in? And again, posts up right next to this huge force. And the evacuation of Norway continues. Solid foothold in Normandy, Bordeaux. Will not be moved. Interesting moves here. Yeah. Let me look at the territories right now. So territory is for southern France. Did I lose it? Come on. That is 34 units in southern France, and over here in Normandy, 29 over here. Offensive power is 32. So these are good numbers. These are good numbers for the Allies. Okay, we keep going. Oh, sorry, we're not in history. History on the right side. And just a very equitable distribution to make sure that he has a good defense and will shoot down air raids, and numbers are good. He's playing around with this stuff. Probably doing a little bit of battle calcing, maybe not, but maybe so. I count more pips, so pieces over pips. That's my big saying. I gotta come up with a video of pieces over pips. Okay, we keep going, and where are we gonna end up? Okay, let's go back to placement again. Placing units. Okay, goes right in the channel. Yep, sure. And in UK, South Africa, 27. That's been one of the interesting things with the game is that America's numbers are big, China's numbers are big, Anzac's numbers are big, but the Brits have suffered quite a bit. And let's see what we got. Okay, $9. Hey, that's something. And then finally on to Italy, buys 3 infantry, and does a little bit of skirmish, Holland, Belgium. And on comes. And, at some point in time, worrying not just about Paris, but worries about northern Italy. And the reason for that, by the way, is because Paris, if he takes Paris, there's no benefit. I'm going to quickly go through here because my daughter's coming out of Planet Fitness. And 1 infantry, 1 artillery, 1. And what's he going to do? He does do some battle. So he takes Sumatra, and then non-coms. Let's take a look at those real quick. And he's just going to support his forces, the big build-up in 42, big build-up in Caucasus, and just trying to keep even with the numbers ahead of the game. He actually withdraws out of Season 6 and places in the normal places, and there is Anzac with a bonus, $22. France, anything? He's going to support Novgorod now as another foothold. Real flexibility in this campaign, too. Look at that. He was able to pull out most of his troops out of Norway and then have a new front in Novgorod, as well as Caucasus, as well as now 42. And now he's pushing out of India into the surrounding environments, as well as putting up static opposition around Egypt so he doesn't go too far. All right, that's Crack 36 for a review of turn 13 of AndrewAAgamer and Farmer Boy's game. Crack it out.